Hey there, Gemini. This is Lana's Enchanted Sky, your spiritual fairy godmother, bringing you your reading for August 2023. Please hit like and subscribe for a chance to win a free reading, hypnosis, whatever I do. Please also visit enchantedsky.com. You can book a reading there. Also, Metaphysical Meanderings, that's my podcast, Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. Central, Chicago time. So, while I'm thinking of it, before I forget, I am now on iHeartRadio. So you can check me out. And I have 8, that makes my 8th place that you can find my podcast. So you can find me on iHeartRadio, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Spotify, Radio Garden, Anchor. There's 2 other places I forget. So they're through the podcast station. So anyway, I am going to tell you that if you subscribe to either my YouTube, Instagram, or my TikTok, you're all going to get new material. It'll be for you. So go ahead and subscribe. It's really inexpensive. I do it on purpose. If not, and you would like questions answered really, really fast, please remember you can go to coffee.com. I'll get back to you sometime within minutes, very seldom within under 24 hours, unless every once in a while the message gets missed, like it doesn't get to me for some reason. But if you guys send it and ask again, I'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't get back to you. I very seldomly miss. So check that out. And I am looking for 4 new mentors. I do mentoring, and it's getting rid of bad habits, past life regression, building confidence. I also am doing tarot. I'm teaching tarot. So check me out. I'm only taking 4. All right. I'm going to tell you my joke. And it took me a minute to get this. So I think that you guys will probably catch on faster. But this is the joke. So I was going to tell you a time traveling joke, but you guys didn't like it. All right. So here we go, Geminis. All right, hold on. I'm going to shuffle and I'll show you the cards, okay? Okay. Okay. Some are upside down. We got quite a few upside down ones here. They just somehow get upside down, which we all know they don't necessarily mean the opposite. So, all right. Let me show you the cards. I do my cards completely different than other people. Past, present, future. Past, present, future. They correlate. Okay, with destiny, how you're feeling, what's really going on. So, okay. So let's what's going on for this month is that you're trying to find out a new idea on how to get rid of. I want to say it has to do with money. It has to do with you're tired of working so hard. You're juggling money. Maybe you're a little short. Maybe you're just short in time because you're having to work so much. All I know is I pulled 2 cards and they stuck together. It has to do with that. It has to do with an offer coming towards you. Now you're making it happen because you're coming up with an idea. And you might end up with actually having to make a decision. Now this might be starting during the full moon cycle, which will be right away at the beginning of the month. And it may have to do with a fire sign. So it could be an Aries, Leo, or Taurus. But it has to do with just getting through stuff. And you know that you're coming up with an idea to solve your problems. And if you haven't come up with that, you need to, because it really, really telling me that you're going to, that there is something within you, like a thought that you've been thinking about, and that it should be acted upon. Okay. Now, this is you being successful. It's just going to be some hard work involved. And it might take a little bit of time. You have to gather all your resources. So, and be careful. Don't get stressed out about it. Just go with it. All right. Now, this is upside down, which is a good sign, because when it's upside down, it literally means that you are in the process of figuring out your problems, and you're getting unstuck. And it's going to happen quickly this month. It's going to happen quickly this month. It's going to happen quickly this month. It might even have something to do a little bit of a travel, but usually it's just happening quickly. Now, you're going to be successful figuring out your problem. Now, it has to do with money. So there's something coming towards you that's going to, you're hoping or you're wishing or you're manifesting, which you are doing is manifesting, is that, and it's going to take care of some of your issues, okay? And what it is you're going to love it. It's going to be what's going to be coming towards you is money-based, that's thoughtful, and it's hopeful, and it's emotional. So, and it's very positive, okay? So something's going to be offered to you this month that helps you get out of this consistent juggling, robbing Peter to pay Paul, or money, time and money, money, time and money. I'm having to work too much. I don't want to work this much. It's kind of like that. And that's what's happening for you in August. Okay? So let's take a look at the Moonology, because Moonology also gives me a little bit of thought. And I just want you to be thinking that you're creating this, because you have to understand the initial card is this. This is you coming up with a scheme, a plan, something to release this. You finally sitting with indecisively, finally saying, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm not just going to sit here. I'm going to make this happen and let this, actually, I'm going to put everything in place that I know, Gemini's creative. And you're going to let it happen. Okay? So just go with it. All right? So let's see what we get here for my Moonology. So your dream needs a practical plan. So make sure you're planning everything out. You have a tendency, Geminis have a tendency to just go, okay, let's just do it. Plan it all out. Be much more cautious. Okay. Balance spirituality and practicality. They're telling you to balance, to keep it well thought out. Now, the end of the tough cycle is approaching. So you're going to be successful. And it's going to be something that you love, and it's going to happen pretty quickly. Now, this is a new romantic cycle. Now, can this be in romance? It could be. You could be juggling two people. But at the same point, it's something, romantic cycle can also be loving your life. So I want you to remember that. Nothing yet set in stone. So if you have to make any kind of adjustments, make them, because that's really what this is all about. You solving your own problems. Now, you have to remember that what we're doing now is putting in the seeds. We're setting things to go forward into Pluto, going back into retrograde in Aquarius. And it's transformational. So it's happening at the end of January. So you're putting those little tiny seeds and then wanting to reap the benefit. And that is exactly what you're doing. You're making your plans. Okay? Now they're telling you to hold your vision and hold strong and just keep your goal. Keep the goal. And you and your loved ones are safe. There's nothing bad that's going to happen out of any of this. I want you to remember that in the long run, you're going to be successful. But it might be a hard road, and it might be a little stressful. This is you maybe don't screw your back up, because all the stress is in your back. That's kind of what this card can mean. But what it is you're going to be successful. Now, something's going to happen. These are both cards of speed and haste that happen very quickly. Now, it can have something to do with travel, but it happened either way. It happens quickly. You're like, whoa. I want you to remember that. Okay? Think about it and go forward and get yourself unstuck. That's kind of what this card is. Do you notice that this guy, he was upside down. He couldn't move. Now he's standing on a foot and he can walk away at any point. So he kind of sees his goal and he's going to go for it. So this is you being unstuck. So it's you making yourself unstuck. Okay? Blessings to you. Make it a great month. And how can you make the planet a better place? Blessings.